I'm MC, that's Daddy, and this is Zaddy Da.
Hey, Zaddies, we're back. A little bit of time off. The Chainsaw Massacres really put it to us, you know? We'll come back to it. Reminder, when we come back to it, it will be Papa John's versus Marco's and Jets versus Domino's. We'll do that next episode, episode 68. Today, episode 67, we wanted to go have a nice local homemade experience, you know? We did go down to Indiana Beach and we wanted to do Earl's Pizzeria that's on campus.
They won.
Well, no, I'm talking about when we did it. We had
Ah.
the pizza. Why would No, you went. Yeah, we went a separate time because sometimes you gotta have adult time. I'm sorry. All right. But yeah, so we went to Earl's and they redid the pizza one time, but it was still soggy in the middle. So we're gonna do a special episode, a different type of reheat. So what I did was I froze a couple of the pieces, and we'll actually reheat that as a frozen pizza. So I think it's gonna come out pretty well. But details on that at some other point. It was a really disappointing thing because it was like raw in the middle. They need to either increase the cook time, increase the oven temperature, or they need to cut the dough in half because they don't do thin crust. They do this weird thick crust thing that I'm not really all about. But if they kept all of the things the same, the only variable you could change was cut the dough in half and that thing would come out really nice. I'm going to be emailing them. You know anybody that knows anybody, you let them know that I'm knowing. Anyway, as always.
Live studio audience.
Yes. Live studio audience. Bam. All right. Get it back in there. All right. So, what's up there, kid? There you go. All right. So this episode 67, we went to Paesello's, which is in Goshen. They've been. Go ahead and do it. Since you want to do it. She got a picture of us when we went to Indiana Beach. See? Okay. Yeah. All of us and Bianca.
Yeah.
She's downstairs. Her playroom is now being turned into an art studio.
Room?
Yeah, so they'll be doing art, because it wasn't getting really utilized that much as a playroom. It was kind of just a play storage area.
Yeah,
so.
but I didn't even really play down there. But now, since there's art and stuff, so now I'm gonna be down there a lot, and we can
Exactly.
do a lot of stuff down there.
Yeah, that'll be great. All right, so Paesello's in Goshen. It's right there on Goshen, or Elkhart Avenue, whatever you call it, US 33. Been around for about 5 years. Don't really know much about it. Apparently they had dine-in before COVID. That's no longer. I saw their dine-in area just full of pizza boxes. So we got the carry-out, give the money, and then you go to the side and they've got this little this little breezeway turned into their little area where they take your money. They come back and then it's like you get money out the side. You get the pizzas out the side door with your change. It's really interesting. Anyway, so you had the pizza, sausage, mushroom, garlic. They had fresh garlic, so that's always a plus. So what did you think about it there?
The cheese was really good. That was really, really good.
Good cheese blend.
I
Thought the sauce was really nice.
The mushrooms were also good.
You like the mushrooms? Okay. What else did you think about it?
It was like kind of a little bit doughy, but I think it's gonna go out good reheating it.
Yep. So what did you rate it there?
A 3.5.
3.5. All right. So I thought a lot of the same thing. I gave it a 3.25. The dough was a little bit undercooked, and once again, it is a Friday, so I give them benefit of the doubt on that. So maybe they're used to a certain specific amount of time, but if you'd left it in for about 2 more minutes, that rating would have gone up substantially. Yeah. But here we are on the reheat. It's good looking.
It looks really good.
So this will give you the opportunity.
This
is your piece. I think this will give you the opportunity with the reheat. It'll actually help it a little bit because in the air fryer it sits on a rack. It lets the dough get a little bit more crisped up. So we will see how it goes. But I thought the sausage was pretty good. Not overstated. Thought the sauce was right down the middle. Represented well. I thought the cheese blend was awesome. All right.
Yum. I'm really good.
You got the subtlety of the garlic,
I don't even know what I'm gonna rate that.
Definitely, the reheat definitely did it some justice, so that's pretty nice,
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way it is, though. So instead of doing it 5 minutes at 370, what I might do for this, you put it in a little bit of oil in the skillet, crisp up the bottom slightly, maybe do 2 minutes, pull it out, crisp up the crust, put it in for another 2 minutes, 370 both times, but get that pan nice and hot, the way the crust crisps a little bit more of that crispness on it, you know. But it's good. I think it works out better as a reheat, doesn't it? But yeah, subtlety of the garlic, you know, there's just enough garlic in there you can tell, right? What? There's a piece of sausage in me.
That's creepy.
What do you mean? Just a piece of sausage, dude. Just a piece of sausage. Okay, well, thank you for making it to the plate almost. But yeah. But like I said, the ingredients, everything reheat really well. But, dang it, I will say, a little bit of pan, a little bit of skillet action, do that crisp a little bit crispier, you know? But it's great to get back to places that actually have garlic for an option, you know? What are you doing? What's happening?
There's just a hair in it.
That's not. Probably the cheese. Little cheese strands can look like hair sometimes too. Jeez. All right.
There's a white piece of hair.
Yep, cheese. Okay.
Okay. Well, I rubbed it on myself.
All right. So edge crust started crisping. That's good. You know. Right. So you thought it was an improvement for the reheat? What do you give it for your score?
No. Same thing for when we got there.
So it wasn't better than.
Well, it was.
Okay, so shouldn't it improve?
Yeah, I just don't know what to rate it.
How much did it improve? Is it better than any of the pizzas that you enjoy a lot, or does it remind you kind of the like down the middle?
It's like down the middle. It's like it's not the best pizza I've ever tried, but it's good.
So it just improved a little bit, you think? So like a 3.75 maybe?
Yeah, close to a 4.
Close to 4. Okay, see that's honest. Close to 4. I agree. I think it went up about a half a point on the reheat. And as I said, throw it in the skillet for a minute in between partial reheats, and I think you can get this bad boy up above a 4 because the ingredients are there. I wish they did it a little bit thinner for the thin crust, but
I don't know why I'm eating my pizza from the back.
no, you're fine. But if the dough was a little bit thinner, could have got a better score. But I think that, and once again, to make it the thin crust, if the dough's a little bit thinner, you get that crispiness a little bit faster. But I'll give it a 3 point. I got a napkin right there. Yeah, 3.75 sounds about right for me too. All right, so 3.5, 3.75 while we were there. So that's a 3.625 and then a 3.75 for both of us outside of there. So then that puts it at 3 point bleep blur bleep bleep blur bleep bleep blur bleep. Calculating. 3.6875 for a total score. We're passing by. Right, grab it. Tell them to cook it a little bit longer, maybe. I would specify thin a couple more times, like thin. But it was pie cut too, so I didn't have to worry about it being square cut. Quit petting the studio audience. What are you doing?
Hey man, aren't you supposed to be working?
Yeah, Otto, the executive producer, he was claiming unemployment because we haven't been doing episodes. So he hasn't bringing home the bacon to the new litter he's got, you know. So 3.6875 for the composite score, and next time we're back with the last, hopefully, we're gonna jam the semifinals and the finals all together. We'll just mash the videos together. So we're not gonna do it all. We'll just mash the videos. So that way, just part 3 will be the end of it. Because my goodness, oh god. But now that we got a couple of them out of the way there on the bottom rung, like Little Caesars and Pizza Hut. Hungry Hours is fun, but I don't know. You need to take a shower tonight.
I know.
Okay. All right, peace out, Zoddies. See you again for
Bye.
episode 68, the end of Chainsaw Massacre.